Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Zara and welcome to my channel. So this is my first ever video for this channel. So for a bit of introduction, my name is Nur Izzati Amira, but usually my friends will call me Zara, hence the name Zara reads here. I usually read fantasy or contemporary, depends on my mood, and I am 27 years old this year. So without further ado, today I'm going to do a big unboxing of my haul for February. I wanted to separate this video into two sections. The first one is the books that I bought from the used bookseller. So this is the books that I thrifted from multiple places. I also have the books, the new books that I bought from multiple places as well. We're going to go through all of this together, but maybe I will open this beforehand, because if not, this video is going to be 1 hour long. So yeah, I'm going to show you what I bought and where I bought them, and a little bit of a summary on what the books are about. So I'm going to talk about this box first. This is the books that I bought from Kinokuniya, and I bought 3 books for this order. So the first book that I bought is A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I already read A Court of Thorns and Roses last year, so I'm planning to read this soon because I really love Cassian, and this is like a continuation from that main series. I'm very excited to read this, and this is a big chunk of a book. It's around 700 plus, yeah. I think this is going to be a very easy read for me. I'm going to read this one soon. And then the next book that I got is Crazy Stupid Bromance by Lisa K. Adams. I read the Bromance Book Club book last year and I absolutely loved it. I give it 5 out of 5 stars, and this is about one of the friends inside the book club. So I'm very excited to read this because I think I'm going to have such a great time reading this. And then that's number 2. And the last one I got for this order is The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch. So this is the 3rd book from the Gentleman's Bastard series. So yeah, this is the 3rd book. I haven't read the 1st book yet, so after I got this one, I will start this series soon, because this one is supposed to be a lot of like scheming and a lot of planning and a lot of like mischief going around. I am very excited because I've heard nothing but good things about this series. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. And that is the first box, so I'm going to open the next one. The next book that I got is from Kinokuniya. It's from this box. I already bring out the books, so I bought 6 books from the same series. So it is the Malazan of the Fallen series, Malazan Book of the Fallen series. So yeah, I got 6 books, and this series is supposed to have 10 books inside them. And when I found out that there's books in stock for this series in Kinokuniya, I just straight away bought them because these books are very hard to find. And my friend told me that they are in stock, so see no more, I just checked them out. So this is a high fantasy series, and it is supposed to set in a very big magical world, and then a very wide cast of characters, and we need 10 books to explore everything. So I have heard a very good review about this series from the people I trusted, and yeah, I can't wait to start reading this because it looks so amazing. And I still need to wait for my first book to arrive, because another 4 books is waiting for order from supplier, or they're checking for stocks from the store. So yeah, these are the 6 books that I got from Kinokuniya, the second order. And then the next up is we're going to open some books from Book Access and also Beat Bad Wolf. Book Access and Beat Bad Wolf are the places where I wanted to find new books but with a very cheap price, because all of them are new books, considered new, not used. But even though the titles are not really the latest titles, but the price is very cheap. Most of the books that I bought from Book Access are 70 ringgit 90, 90 ringgit 90, And then I think the most expensive one that I bought from them is 34 ringgit 90 cents, which is a collector's edition of the Throne of Glass series. And yeah, if you wanted to widen your genre of reading or just wanted to pick something and you're not really concerned about whether it's the latest titles or new arrivals or whatever not, you can go over there, and then they have amazing store. Their stores looks amazing. And yeah, if you want to buy Big Bad Wolf, you can go over to their Shopee account, and I will link their website and also Shopee account below in my description below, and then you can go ahead and then check. So these two parcels are from Book Access, so I'm going to open them together. Okay, so these are the books that I bought from Book Access. The first book that I bought is Shadow of Night from the Discovery of Witches series. So sad story, I wanted to buy the first book and also the third book, but they were sold out when I wanted to check out. So I only got the second book. I think this is the second book. I think so. So yeah, I still have to find the first and the third book, and I bought this one in hardback. So we'll see about finding hardbacks on the other books as well. And the next one is I bought a few books from this author. This is Malice and also Newcomer by Keigo Higashino. So this is Newcomer and then this is Malice. And this week I read the Devotion of Suspect X by this author, and I absolutely loved it. I think I gave it around 4.5 out of 5 stars or around that area. And Keigo Higashino really did a great job in writing the Devotion of Suspect X, and I have been wanting to read other books from him based on the Devotion of Suspect X. Is about detectives and also finding the murderer. But I have high hopes for these two books because I really enjoyed the Devotion of Suspect X, and I heard this one is pretty good as well. So yeah, I'm very excited. So the next book that I bought is a non-fiction, Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race. So my goal this year is to read more of other genres, so I wanted to read more non-fiction. So I heard a lot of good things about this one. I'm very excited to read this, and I love the cover as well. I love how they made the two white people like seems invisible. The next book that I bought is The Paper Menagerie and Other Stories by Ken Liu. So this is a bit interesting because this is fantasy / sci-fi, but it's a compilation of short stories. And it has a very high rating in Goodreads, which gave me high hopes. We have 16 stories that invoke the magical within the mundane by turns profound, beguiling, and heartbreaking. So there are 16 short stories inside, and a few of the stories were finalists for the Hugo, Nebula, and Theodore Sturgeon Awards, Hugo Award winner, Nebula Award finalist. So a lot of amazing short stories inside this book, and I am very stoked to read this. And the cover looks very nice. I like it when it's simple like this. And then the last 3 books that I bought from Book Access are the prequel for the Malazan Book of the Fallen series, Bourgeline and Crobble Brooch by Steven Erikson. And then we have Fall of Light. This book is huge. It's super huge. It's around 800 plus pages. So this is the prequel for the Malazan Book of the Fallen series, and it's the second book inside the Carcanas trilogy. So yeah, so this is the prequel, and I found this and I just straight away bought it because, as I said, it's very hard to find books from this author in Malaysia. And then the last book is called Crack Depot Trail by Steven Erikson. So these two are prequel and also novella for the series. And then the next one is I'm going to open up the Big Bad Wolf parcel. So the books that I bought from Big Bad Wolf, these are all like 10 to 12 ringgit each, The first book I got is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. So this month I read The Knife of Never Letting Go from the Chaos Walking trilogy, and I loved it, and I wanted to read more books from Patrick Ness, so that's why I bought this one. I think this is around 10 ringgit. The next book that I bought is by Frederick Bachman. I think that's how I pronounce his name. So it's Us Against You. I think this is the second book for the Bear Town. So yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Frederick Bachman, especially from Farah. Her Instagram is Niboritz. So I've been wanting to read something from him soon. And then the last one is A Midsummer's Equation by Keigo Higashino. So yeah, this is one of the books I wanted to read from him as well. And then the next one is the book that I bought from one of the Instagrammer. Alicia is so kind to help us buy books from the Borders, because the Borders in her area got like a sale, a 70% sale if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, she's so kind to buy them for us and ship them to our house. Oh, she gave me like a note here, like so pretty. Thank you, Alicia. I'm going to keep this. I can use this as a bookmark. I adore you too. Okay, so the first book that I got from Alicia is Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the sequel of the Stalking Jack the Ripper series, and I'm very excited to read this series because Diba from Perseverance really loved the book, and I really wanted to read it too. And the next book that I got is this Vicious Cure by Emily Suvada. This is the series that was very loved by Perseverance, Diba, and also Dini from Biblio Cinephile. And I really wanted to read this series, but I'm still looking for book number 1 and 3. So thank you, Alicia, for buying this for me. You are a sweetheart. This is from the Borders sale for 70%. So yeah, thank you so much. Hi, hello, this is Editing Zara. I was editing my video, but then suddenly 2 more parcels just arrived today, so I might as well just include these books in this book haul. So these are the books that I bought from Book Depository. The first book that I got is City of Blades by Robert Jackson Bennett. I already bought the first and the third book from Kinokuniya, but unfortunately the second book is not available anywhere in Malaysia, so I have to buy them from Book Depository. And then the second book that I got is The King of Crows by Liba Bray. This is the same thing. I bought the first and second book from Malaysia, but then the third and the fourth book is not available anywhere in Malaysia. So as a last resort, I have to order them from Book Depository. As Malaysian, we don't have a lot of titles in the local bookstores. So if you want something that is not available in any of the bookstores, what I do is I will look for the titles in Book Depository, because they usually provide free delivery worldwide. But one of the cons is we have to wait for more than 1 month. It takes 1 to 2 months for the books to be delivered to us because it's from overseas, so it took longer. So yeah, if you cannot find any of the titles you want from the local bookstores, I would suggest you to go to Book Depository and check them out if you're willing to wait longer for your books. So yeah, I'm going to continue with my other book haul. So next up, we are going to open this. These are the books that I got from thrifted website or like used book seller. So I'm going to open them up and I explain to you where I bought them from. But the next 2 books are the books that I bought from a website, a used book website called Books and Bobs. And I love buying books from them because it's very efficient. The website is very easy to use and the postage is very fast, and usually they have a very good condition of books. So the first book that I bought is Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. My plan this year is to collect Robin Hobb's books because I've heard good things about them. And this is the first book. I think this is the first book And this one is the first book of the Life Ship Traders series. So it's in a very good condition, and there's no cracks on the spine, and then there's no yellowing or stains or anything. It's just a little bit dented here, which I don't mind because it's at the back of the book. And yeah, I really love this book. Like, the cover looks amazing. So the first book is the first year trilogy, and then after that we have to read the Life Ship Traders. I already bought the first year trilogy on Kinokuniya. I'm still waiting for that to arrive. And then the next book that I bought from them is Steven Eriksen's book 1 of the Carousel trilogy. So it's called Forge of Darkness. And if you remember, I bought the second book from Book Access. So I just need to buy the third book inside this prequel. These are the 2 books that I bought from Books Unbox, so make sure to check them out. They have a lot of books in a lot of categories, so you can totally find something there. And the next book I got is from Carousel. I bought this at a very cheap price. I bought a hardback for 20 ringgit, and it is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. Is in hardback. Is a massive book. It's very big, and then it's in a pretty good condition, I have to say, because even though the dust jacket is quite used, but the naked hardcover is okay, and then the pages doesn't have any yellow stains or anything. It's just like yellow pages due to shelf wear, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, I read The Secret History last year, and I absolutely loved it. This is the book that I got from Carousel. If you wanted to find anything that has been printed or published for quite some time ago, I suggest you to go find the book from Carousel first, or Book Access, or Books Unbox, any used books, because I bought a lot of books from the used book seller in Carousel, Books Unbox, and all these websites. So if you want to save some money while reading books, I suggest you to go do that, because you can save a lot of money. So the last book that I got is from the Spines bookstore. It's called The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. This is the second book from the Bear and the Nightingale series. I already got book 1 and book 3, but this book 2 is very hard to find. So when I found the Spines bookstore is selling this for only 10 ringgit, I just wanted to buy them. They give this book for me for free. And yeah, so just make sure to check them out. I will link their account below, and they sell used book, new book, and rare books at a very affordable prices. So just make sure to check them out. And the condition is very nice, because they don't have any cracked spines or anything, just a bit of yellow stains here and there. That's all for my books haul. And I also bought a few stickers from Shopee. I'm going to put the link below. So in February, I read the whole Haikyuu volumes, all 45 volumes. Watched the anime last year, and I wanted to read the manga. So I bought a bunch of Haikyuu stickers. As you can see, they have Oikawa, Nishinoya, Shoyo Kageyama, the whole group, like the whole band. So yeah, I really wanted to use this for my journaling, and also to put on my laptop. And next one, I also bought the Friends stickers, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Umbrella Academy, and more Haikyuu stickers. I really love this one. Wait, let me show you. Oh my god, this looks so stunning. So yeah, this is very cheap. I think less than 10 ringgit for each pack. So make sure to check them out. And this one is like space stickers. I really love them, because I can put on my laptop cover. So yeah, so they have like this. I think it's very beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video and unboxing all of these books together with me. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in another video soon. Bye. Assalamualaikum.